Okay, Brittany Renner has announced that she has 35 bodies. And I ain't gonna lie, man. People are a little bit shocked. So if you guys haven't seen, Brittany Renner is on, let me see, Brittany Renner, Shannon Sharpe. So she went on his show and she had like a great old interview. Anyway, during the interview, she talked about her body count, and I don't know if she's never said this before. I feel like I tried to ask her that, but maybe I got sidetracked. I don't know. Anyway, she finally disclosed her body count on Shannon Sharpe's podcast, and this was the conversation.
I do hope you find, I think everybody deserves that if they're wanting of that, and it seems to me, as I said.
By the way, do y'all find it weird, or do y'all find it odd? You know, obviously Shannon Sharpe is like a sports, media personality. Also like Stephen A. Smith, but recently I've been hearing Stephen A. Smith give like commentary about Cardi B, like, they're giving commentary about pop culture people, and I'm wondering if y'all find it odd if y'all see y'all sports personnel or y'all sports commentators start talking about sex and culture with other people, because I'm wondering if this conversation was weird, but anyway, I'll just play it.
Here and talk to you that you are someone that's very passionate about finding love. And I think the thing is that person
history
and to know.
But then you have to go back to when there was the Derek Jeter diamond. That's what my track record's like. But Derek Jeter gets a segment on ESPN where they have his dating history in the. Let me finish though.
No, I ain't saying nothing, Brittany.
You were thinking it.
I'll get some water because I'm sweating in here.
Because my dating pool is.
Here we go.
I mean, my
expansive.
God. Impressive. Expansive. I've had sex with 35 guys. Okay?
Whew. Oh, Lord.
Yeah, Shannon Sharpe trying to fuck. Salute to Unc, though. You feel me? That nigga was like, yo, 35 bit. This shit finna be 36 when we done.
Impressive isn't
Woo.
the word. So if I'm judged for
Anybody else need a shot of this?
If I'm judged for having great taste.
We are in the bar, so help yourself. We got this for the next hour. Woo.
If I'm judged for having great taste, although someone like Derek Jeter, for example, who had his dating diamond.
Why would you feel a need that you can be honest to yourself? I know how many men I slept with. That ain't for everybody else. But why did you feel why did you feel that needs to be for public consumption? That's I mean the crux of this. That's what you might.
And I'm agreeing with Shannon Sharpe on this question. I like Brittany Renner. She's really well spoken. She's really honest, and that's why I've always thought she would be great for like podcasts, because not only is she a great orator and she knows how to communicate what she feels and thinks, I do believe she's extremely honest. And a part of doing what's necessary to be done to have a successful podcast or just be a broadcaster is that level of honesty, that level of, even if it shames you, you're being honest and you're keeping it real with the audience. And even with that though, I'm wondering why she did say, I think that's her actual number. Usually they say you take a woman's number, you multiply by whatever. I think that's her actual number. However, in reality, people are going to judge her negatively for that number. Now, granted, like, I know whores. Brittany Renner is 30. She's had 35 bodies at 30. I'm going to be honest with you. It's not ideal, but it's not something where it's like, oh my God, this is the biggest whore that ever lived. You could tell she went through a phase or she did her thing, but maybe it's a little bit more than what I would consider average for a woman like that. But I don't think it's completely out of bounds. Now, y'all might be like, what the fuck? Bro, in reality, the majority of women are going to lie to you. And I only respect Brittany because I believe she would be telling the truth. Like, you meeting a girl near 30, bro. If a girl near 30 tell you that she's had sex with under 10 dudes, bro, let's be fucking for real, my nigga. You think you're meeting a 30-year-old and she really only has sex with 10? Because here's the thing too. This is why sometimes us dudes like living in delusion, right? Like, put it like this: a girl will tell us, "Yo, I only had sex with 8 people," and that strokes our ego and makes us feel good, even though really she's lying. And then she fucks you the same night. So, do you really believe you're that special? She fucked you the same night, but she lived 30 years on Earth and never had that opportunity 10 other times with other people. But we're men. We like hearing what we want to hear. So I think that's what Shannon's kind of saying to Brittany. Like, why do you say the number? Like, why do you actually say 35? Like, there's like a rule of thumb for women, right? If you can keep the amount of, like, at least what you're going to tell people, not saying that's the actual number. Tell people it's below 10. It makes you feel like that's like wifey area. If you maybe have a past that they might know, just don't go beyond 20, right? Or don't go beyond 15, right? Anything over 20 is just whore territory, no matter what, right? So for her to say 35 is crazy.
If I sit to the edge of my seat,
You don't gotta ask for permission. This is your
why would you feel the need to share that information with the public? Some things are left best unsaid.
That's what I hear. Probably the same reason that I wrote a book, because I felt called to share. There are some things that maybe moving forward I would keep to myself, but I mean, I just told you I had sex with 35 guys. That's an updated number for people who have been following the number for years now. So,
It said you slept with 24 men, 11 athletes, 5 entertainers, 8 regular guys. Now you up to 35.
I keep a list on my phone. Why is that a lot? What was a whistle?
No, I'm just
Blow the whistle.
No. I mean, you said athletes don't use condom.
But so 10 guys, was that?
So you
9
you
guys
had 24.
in.
No, 11. You had
11 guys in 5 years?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, is there
Doesn't seem that bad.
a number you trying to get half a hundy? I mean, what you going for?
How are you gonna ask me if I'm trying to get half 100 when I've been sitting here talking to you for almost 2 goddamn hours? You don't got a better idea who I am?
So 36. So 36 and that's it. Or are you looking to go back? Would you be willing to go back and get one of those 36 and make it 35?
Don't add a body. Hey, don't add a body.
Okay.
Unless you're trying to add a body.
So 30.
Hey, that's the thing. Next time I talk to Brittany privately, I'm going to say this to her. Brittany's really good at buttering up a interviewer and also using her sexual seductiveness to, like, she always throws that in there, right? Like, go watch the interview I did with her. Go watch the interview she did with Kevin Samuels. Look how she's talking to Shannon Sharpe. It's kind of like she's almost like, it's a little bit flirty, but I think that's a tactic to have softer ears and to have someone who's a little bit more understanding. Because, you know, if you're fucking with somebody, you're going to be looking at things a little bit different as opposed to you don't give a fuck about them. You get what I mean? Somebody said, Unc added himself. That's why he was counting the extra bodies. Shit, maybe. Anyway, that's where I think there is a, you know, I think Brittany got to make that decision. Brittany, we love your honesty. And I believe your honesty, like shit, me and you have talked about it. Your honesty is going to be respected by many women. And I think that could bring you far. But honestly, that honesty and that reality and that path that you've taken is definitely driving you away from the particular guy you want. You know, like sometimes these women really don't understand. Like, you go on a show and you said you fucked 40 dudes. Bro, you know how embarrassing that is for the guy who would want to take you serious? Why the hell, you know, like, I was listening to Destiny today on, like, No Jumper, and he was talking to Flacco, and Flacco, love you, brother, but I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, after the, like, 300th stutter, I was like, oh, my God. I had to chill. But, you know, Destiny was saying certain shit, which I just thought, like, yo, Destiny, me and you, we got to debate, because you were saying a lot of bullshit, which I had a lot of retort for, brother. For example, Destiny was like, oh, what he said? He was like, who cares if the girl slept with a lot of dudes? Isn't it about love? And it was just like, yo, listen, here's the thing, man. It's a lot of the shit, even with Brittany Renner, it's a value exchange. put it like this. Like I don't want to pay full price for something that other people got for free. That's just what it is. And that's how most men look at relationships and look at, exchange even in time with women, right? Like, for example, I don't want to spend a year investing time into you to ultimately, not saying it was the only reason, but to ultimately like have sex with you or whatever the case is, when other dudes fucked you the first night, no talking. It makes me feel like you're just not the guy. And we are in always constant competition to try to be better than each other. It's the reason why, we compete, whether it's with accolades, whether it's physically, we're always in competition. So when I hear a woman who basically thinks that like we don't give a fuck about their body count, the body count isn't indicative of what type of person you are. I'm going to lie to you. I'll be very honest and say some of the women with the highest body count, some of the most sweetest women I've ever met. Amazing women, they don't give no headaches. They already get it what it is. They know what's up. But here's the thing. For most people, it's like, yo, listen, what relationships have turned into, and women have kind of helped put this narrative forward. Women have turned relationships into value exchanges. They only want a man that they could have value extracted from. So now, as a man, you have to make sure that if you're getting a relationship, you're going to be invested in the best stock, or you're getting your value exchange. And it's just not a right deal if you're getting with somebody who legitimately has given the same thing that you would be getting for a lesser price. If you've been selling this shit down the road for little and nothing, why am I paying full price? That's the majority of the reason. Like, like sometimes you hear some of these red pill dudes, they'll talk about like paternity and shit like that. Yeah, of course, we got like paternity tests. But these days, nobody wants to be the fool. I don't want to be a fool. Like, put it like this, even in a job atmosphere, if me and you work the same job, right? And this is why usually jobs try not to have people discuss their paychecks. If me and you work the same job, I don't want to be the person who, is everybody's getting paid $100 an hour and I'm the fool getting paid $40 an hour because I was okay with $40 an hour. The moment I find out that everybody's getting paid that's doing my similar job $100 per hour, I'm going to be upset. I'm going to go to my boss and I'm going to say, hey, listen, I want to renegotiate. I want $100 per hour too. I want to be competitive with the field. And the honest truth is that when you have a woman who is just sexually promiscuous, usually that promiscuity, even if they don't mean it to be, it's usually giving other dudes easy access to sex with said individual for less of a work. So the value exchange is fucked up. And I think that's what the majority of men actually care about. Well, I would care about. Anyway. We're done with this. Salute to Brittany. Me and Brittany will talk in a bit. Okay. Got this off the thing. All right. What is this right here? Okay. Oh, shit. Okay. Chat, I'm going to be honest with you. I was a little bit slow with topics today. We're at 3 hours. I'm just not going to, I want to be really lively and entertaining. And I don't want to drag out any topics or even drag me trying to get to certain shit. I have a bunch of other topics that's still on my list, and I'll be back early tomorrow, and I'll deal with those. Okay, so I'm going to get a good night of sleep tonight. But I didn't get to the finesse 2 times in his comments about bloggers, nor did I get to Offset and Bobby. And I did have Iman Shumpert and Tiana Taylor. They have some interesting shit going on. Some side chick in the mix is fucking that up. I wanted to also talk about the Sneeko and Andrew Tate, the Red Pill arc. Get a little update on the Mobad situation and, of course, the Philly riots. So I'll do that in the morning. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Obviously, right now it's 3:18, okay? It's 3:18 on the East Coast, so I appreciate you guys for even bearing with me to stay up this late to watch the stream. And I hope you guys could, if you have a job in the morning, school in the morning, go get some sleep. I'll be back on tomorrow, and I'll finish up exactly what I got to do. Okay, we're gonna continue this streaming train. You guys have inspired me so much. You guys keep giving me the positive reinsurance and the positive motivation to make sure I want to stream every day. That's what I want to do right now. I want to stream every day. I want to try to build our audience. I want to keep, I love seeing that. Oh shit, we got thousands of people there. Thousands of people there. It's really exciting for me. So, yeah. I can't wait to get back on stream tomorrow, but go get some sleep. I'll stream probably either early afternoon or it might be a morning stream, depending on, what I mean. I got to go, Pluto and Princess deserve some time in the morning. So I might be playing with them in the morning, but after that, I'll be on stream. All right. Love you guys. I will talk to you guys in the morning. If you're on the West Coast, please, if you're out, drive responsibly. If you're a truck driver, please make sure you focus on the road. If you guys are on the East Coast, make sure you get some sleep. If you have work in the morning, make sure you don't miss work. And if you're in the UK or elsewhere watching me from a different time zone, I appreciate you because you're probably watching me at a really odd hour. So thank you, and I will be back on tomorrow. Okay? Love y'all. I'm out.